Rights advocate Brigitte Bardot has died. Her foundation said she died today at the age of 91. Bardot rose to fame in the 1950s and 60s and helped bring about a sexual revolution in movies. After retiring from acting in 1973, she turned her attention to animals. She eventually started her foundation, which focuses on animal welfare. All right, now to your forecast, and you may want to break out those umbrellas again this week.
That's right, Chloe Carlson timing out when the next round of rain is going to hit. Hi, Chloe.
Hey, Hunter and Gio, and just in time for the holiday. Yes, rain and wind on the way. Let's take a look at the next 24 hours for Los Angeles. You'll start your morning 7 o'clock under sunny skies, but chilly 49 degrees tomorrow morning. We'll hit the 70s by the afternoon, 60s as that sun sets. So like we said, it'll be a gusty start to the morning, but beautiful temperatures for tomorrow. Let's take a look at those highs tomorrow. Mostly mid 70s here in Fullerton and in Laguna Beach, 73 there in downtown Los Angeles. It looks like high 60s there in Riverside in the IE. So I want to talk about these winds because that's a big storyline as we kick off this week. Gusty conditions already at this hour are continuing even more so as we get into our Monday. So we do have a wind advisory. Want to start south here in the IE. So for places like San Bernardino, Banning, again, the San Antonio Pass near Banning, that 60 into the 10 going to be an issue. That continues that wind advisory up into the San Bernardino Mountains. So Running Springs, Big Bear, you're seeing these gusts up to 60 miles per hour. Continuing north into LA, LA Basin will stay clear as far as those winds go. The wind advisory for the valleys, for Ventura County, for our mountains, that has not been upgraded to a high wind warning. So for the Santa Monica's, the San Gabriel's, we could see gusts up to 70 miles per hour. And that's a concern when we talk about not just travel for those high profile vehicles, but also we just got a lot of rain. So that means that that ground is saturated. So it's not going to take as much to knock down those trees. So keep that in mind. If you're in those areas that are in those wind advisory, high wind warning, you're traveling the I-5 corridor or the Highway 14 corridor, keep that in mind. Down trees could be an issue. Here's a look at your wind futurecast taking us into Monday afternoon. You can see we're in the IE right now. Again, 74 going to be an issue. You can see in the afternoon, 50 mile per hour wind gusts near Hemet there. That's going to stay consistent for that area. You can see this is a 60 turning it into the 10, that San Antonio Pass area. And that's going to continue as we continue north for LA. We'll see those gusts continue as we get into even our Tuesday. So this is a look more north, Ventura County and the valleys. Monday at 1 o'clock near Santa Clarita, wind gusts 50 miles per hour. So winds to start off the week, but as Hunter and Gio mentioned, that is not the only thing that we are tracking. Rain on the way. I want to walk through this futurecast quickly with this ridge of high pressure over us to start the week. Cut off low about 1,100 miles to our southwest right now. But as we get into this week, it's going to become an open wave and push into California by Wednesday. That's New Year's Eve, and we'll see that continue into Thursday. This another low coming up from the Gulf of Alaska, moving in as we get into the second half of our weekend into the weekend. So quickly, I want to show that futurecast zooming in because then we have a lot on the way as we get into this week. So Wednesday morning, some light rainfall. You can see as you start to celebrate the holiday, consistent, steady rainfall hitting most of Southern California by Thursday morning as we kick off that Rose Parade. And moderate rainfall hitting the Pasadena area, even into the Rose Bowl. We will see those rain chances continue and really into our weekend. Here's a look at your next 7 days. 70s and sunny Monday and Tuesday. Rain chances starting on Wednesday, carrying through the weekend. Hunter, Gio, back to you.
All right, Chloe, thank you. The clock is ticking. Crews just days to finish their Rose Parade floats, and one is going for a world record.
Accidents